Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs, solopreneurs to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Mohammed Faraj. Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs, solopreneurs to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Mohammed Faraj, and today our topic is your goals and your dreams are hidden behind your habits. I'm telling you from my own personal experience. I've been blessed to feel very healthy. I feel so energized. I feel very active in my body. I feel very light. I feel much more fit. I am much more faster. I am much more productive. I am much more focused, concentrated, and excited, enthusiastic, driven, and feeling amazing. I feel incredible. Thanks to those days that I worked very hard to break all my bad habits, all my unhealthy negative habits, behaviors, routines that were hanging out on my life, that kept me stuck, that kept me small, that kept me from achieving my goals, from making progress, from happiness, from fulfillment. Those habits, those behaviors, they made me feel stuck, stagnant. They kept me from achieving, from moving forward to work on what I love, what lights me up, what brings me so much excitement, enthusiasm, happiness, fulfillment into my life. Those habits, those old negative behaviors, they are preventing you from reaching those goals, from achieving your goals, from making your dreams come true, from building that dream life. They keep you stuck. They don't let you to accomplish, to complete, to make progress, to get the momentum, to be healthier, to be happier, to be more fulfilled, to be driven. Those habits, those old negative behaviors, they're stopping you. They are preventing you from the person, from the type of person that you meant to be, from the successful entrepreneur that you meant to be. So many of us, we are running those habits. We are holding on those old habits, behaviors, and our goals. Unfortunately, our goals, our dreams, our vision of our future is buried behind those habits. They are hidden behind those habits, those rituals. See, you don't know that, but once you transform your life, once you break those old bad habits, you kind of understand that the only thing that stopped you from that dream life, from becoming who you meant to be, is those habits, those behaviors in the past, that you built them, that you kept repeating them, and you thought that this is your life, this is how you should be, and your limiting beliefs, your self doubts, your lack of confidence, your lack of clarity, they always try to convince you that this is how you should be, this is who you should be, and this is your life. But that's not true, my friends. That is not true. That is lie. I am telling you from my own personal experience. I used to be that person. I always believed that I will always be stuck in my life. My life will never change. I will always be in the same spot, in wherever I am. I will never achieve success. I will never be able to build that business, to grow that business, to build that company, to start that project. I always thought like this. But I worked very hard on my habits, on my behaviors in the past years. And now, thank God, thanks to my new habit, I transformed my own life, and now work for me feels like a piece of cake. It feels so easy, so simple. Going to the gym feels very, very simple for me. I'm not negotiating, I'm not discussing with my brain, should I go, should I not? It's cold, it's hot, I don't feel like it, I'm not motivated. I always seek for motivation to work. I seek and try to find a way to be motivated, just to take shower, or just to implement my morning routine, my evening routine, just to work on those tasks, on those projects. But my bad habits, my old bad habits, always led me to skip my projects, my tasks, to skip doing the hard work, to skip eating healthy, to skip going to the gym, doing my workout. My old bad habits led me to skip my goals, my dreams. They led me to skip my relationships, the life, the people that I always dreamed to be surrounded with. So, once I transformed my life, I understood that my life is not how it should be. And that old life, that old version, that wasn't defined. That was not the person that I was meant to be. That was not the person that I should be. After I transformed my own life, I understood that those habits, those behaviors that are impacting our life, that are hindering us, that are preventing us from being more happier, more healthier, more successful, more progress, more achievable. So once I realized that unless I break my old bad habits, my old routines, and start working on myself, start growing, start learning, start improving, start developing new skills, start a new journey in my life, start building the blocks of my new version, I made the decision that I am no longer going back to my old version. I am no longer repeating those same old bad habits, and they are represented as daily choices, unhealthy eating, distractions, procrastination, old negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, feeling angry at people that I had some incidents with them, feeling frustrated, feeling angry about my life, about being stuck, stagnant, why things are not working, why my life is not changing, why am I not transforming my life. Once I realized that if I keep thinking like this, if I don't work on myself, I will always have that life. I will always be that old version. So I made the decision and I started my transformation journey. And thank God, I've been feeling so happier, so blessed, much more healthier. I'm feeling so lighter in my body. I'm doing things automatically. I'm implementing my habits, my new rituals, routines automatically. I'm not thinking even about them. They are automatic, just like you brush your teeth. I implement them without even thinking about them, without any negotiating, without any hesitation. If it's time to implement my morning routine, I just wake up in the morning, put my sport clothes on, and I just implement my morning routine. And then I do relaxation, resting, recovering, and I do affirmation, I do meditation. I write my goals. I visualize my vision, my future, my goals, my dreams, the people that I love, the people that I'm going to serve. So my habits became automatic. But I worked very hard. I put so much time, so much effort to break those old bad habits because I always notice that nothing is stopping me from being productive except for those old damn habits. I hate them. I hate being distracted. I hate procrastination. I hate anything that prevents me from making progress, from completing my work that I planned, from being committed to my schedule, to my goals, to my dreams. Because I always thought that my habits, my behaviors are automatic and I have built them in the past years and I will never be able to break them. But that was very wrong. I committed to the process. I repeated many times every day, every week, every month, every habit, every ritual, every routine. I repeated it many times and now they stick. Now it's very easy for me to maintain those habits. I'm implementing my habits and they feel like a piece of cake. They're so easy for me. But it took heart, it took effort, it took time, it took energy to break my old bad habits and behaviors and build new ones. But it's worth it because I know you want to be that healthy person. You want to be that successful entrepreneur. You are dreaming about building that company or building that business and growing that company and growing that business and making a difference and building that dream life in you for your future and for your family's future. But my friend, you need to work very hard on yourself. You need to focus, laser concentrate on your habits, on your routines, on your thoughts, on your feelings, on your emotions, on your eating system, on your fitness, on your well being, on your health. You need to focus on those areas so you can grow, so you can improve, so you can get better every day, every week, every month. There is a constant progress there. There is a constant productivity there. There's a constant focus there. There is a constant commitment in your life. There's a constant powerful habits that are running in your life. There's a constant compound effect because every small habit, even if it's tiny, even if it's small, even if it feels like not so relevant, it's compounding. It's compounding every day, every week, every month, and you get so much results in the long term. Every time you eat healthy, you're becoming healthier. Every time you work on a task, on a project, and you make progress, you are becoming more successful. Every time you say nice things, compliments, wonderful words to your family, to your friends, to your spouse, you are being a generous person, a genuine person. You are transforming your life. You are living a life with meaning, with purpose, with love, with care, with compassion. So, this is how you become. Once you realize that your goals, your dreams are there, but the only thing that is stopping you, the only line between you and those goals, those dreams are your habits, are your routines, your work ethic, your performance, your productivity. They all determine the successful entrepreneur that you're going to be. If you're efficient enough, if you are laser focused, if you are constantly learning, growing, building better habits, improving your health, improving your relationships, improving your performance, increasing your energy, overcoming exhaustion, burnout, tiredness, overcoming those self doubts, those nagging feelings or negative emotions that they tell you that you're not going to succeed, this business is not going to work, because these are bad habits, these are negative habits that you've been repeating them so many times that they became a program in your life, in your body. They keep you small, they keep you stuck, they limit you, they prevent you from being the type of person or being the type of entrepreneur that you always dream to be. So, your goals, your dreams are there, but you just need to work, you just need to focus too much on your habits, on your routines, on your productivity, on your focus, on your performance, on your health, on your mindset. So, growing, improving, learning constantly, getting better every day, even if with a small percentage. You don't have to see, you don't have to take big actions, you don't have to do big things every day, but just implement small things, small habits, small routines, small rituals, small progress, small momentum will compound, will get you closer to your goals, to your dreams, to that dream life that you always dreamed to build for you and your family. That's it. That's what I got for you in this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching or listening to this content. And I am willing to publish multiple episodes every week to help you become healthier, more positive, more happier, more fulfilled, more successful, and break through in your entrepreneurial life. Please don't forget to leave a review or follow me on iTunes or Spotify so you can get a new content every week. And don't forget to download your free guide. It says start building your habits and reclaiming your life so you can start your life transformation journey, so you can improve your health, improve your focus, improve your productivity, improve your performance, so you can become a breakthrough entrepreneur. Thank you so much for watching or listening, and I can't wait to publish a new content or a new episode. Bye everyone.